Hey everybody, this is Joe Contrera, and welcome to the Alive at Work Leadership video blog. Today, we're going to talk about the concept of time, and the blog is entitled, In Crazy Times, Timing is Everything. Now, because of the recent pandemic, my older brother Ken, actually he's the oldest, he's the responsible one, is staying with Rosie, my 90-year-old mother, in order to take care of her. You see, Ken's wife, Peg, is a nurse anesthetist who, like other first-line responders, is being exposed to the coronavirus on pretty much a daily basis. So they made a decision to impose a quarantine from each other in order to play it safe. Now, I should add, while some of you might be thinking, what an ideal situation, time away by myself, for them, this is a pretty difficult situation. So, the other day, Ken was helping Rosie clean out some of her cupboards when he stumbled upon a box of raisins. Now, in the written version, you'll see an actual photo of the bottom of the carton, but let me just say that when you look at the bottom of the carton and look at the expiration date, you'll notice that it's just a little bit past due from its expiration date by about 10 years. Now, you see, Rosie's from the greatest generation. They've lived through the Depression, World War II, and rationing. So she doesn't like to throw anything away, which is probably a really good thing for me, seeing as I probably should have been thrown out of the house numerous times growing up while I was experimenting my way through my teenage years. But the expiration date and timing got me thinking about the concept of time. You see, time is quite a complex concept, and most of the time, we don't stop to think about it or about the impact that time really has on our lives. Maybe because under normal circumstances, we believe that we have all the time in the world. Until COVID-19 or 9/11 shows up on our timelines, and then we're reminded of just how valuable time really is. So it got me thinking, and I wanted to share with you a couple ideas, a few reminders about time as you sit and or work from home during these crazy, chaotic, uncertain times. Number one, don't take anything for granted. You see, everything and everyone have expiration dates. One day you or someone you love isn't going to be here. Did you know that every second, approximately 2 people die? They leave this earth for one reason or another, not just the coronavirus. In fact, in just the time you have been watching this video, approximately 83 people have died. For one reason or another. You see, you never know who and you never know when. So make the best of the time that you have with those that you love, those that are here with you now. Number two, timing is everything. Calling a patron during a pandemic to renew their season theater tickets and or to remind them to make their annual donation seems unfathomable to me. But it happened to me this past week. The results were that it had the exact opposite effect of what I think the caller was intending. You see, I have now no desire to renew or donate after the crisis passes. So be sure to remember that folks are under an enormous amount of stress. Be careful what you choose to say to them, and even more importantly, when you choose to say it. Which leads me to number three. Now is a good time to focus on helping others. You see, when a crisis happens, it's easy to become microscopically self-focused. This usually happens because someone believes that they're not going to get their needs met. So they react out of a place of scarcity and become quite self-focused. Yes, this is why people are hoarding toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and apparently 10-year-old raisins. People forget that we are all connected and interdependent on each other. Something which happens in one part of the world easily can impact others in a completely different part of the world. Just look at the spread of this virus. The law of reciprocity says that what you put out into the world is what you get back. If you put out scarcity, you're going to get scarcity back. If you put out abundance and helping others, then you will get abundance and help back in droves. It isn't a myth, it's a universal law, as real as the law of gravity. How you navigate these crazy times not only impacts your life, but the lives of everyone around you. You can take people or things for granted and then have regrets when they're gone. You can get so laser focused on yourself and your own needs that you end up achieving the exact opposite results of what you want for yourself. Just remember what you do, what you say, and even when you say it impacts not just you, but more importantly, everyone around you. In these crazy, chaotic, uncertain times, be well, be safe, and know that you be loved.